I am here today at Grill23 with Brian Mills, the sales manager of Grill23. And Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I've been working here since 1985, so I've been here about 23 years, going on 24. Started out as a waiter, then went into bartending, then into management, and about 5 years ago now, went into sales management.
Excellent, excellent. And at the restaurant, what is your primary responsibility here?
Just booking the private rooms.
Just booking the private rooms?
All right. We have 7 rooms, so it's time-consuming, very time-consuming.
Can you tell us a little bit about the restaurant and specifically about the private dining?
Yep, we opened in 1983, and then in 1999 we opened the upstairs and added 4 different private dining rooms at that point. And then last year, 2008, we expanded and now we have 7 private dining rooms and 1 semi-private.
All right, everybody in Boston knows what Grill23 is, but for the people outside of Boston, what kind of restaurant are you?
Started out as a basic steakhouse in the 90s when everyone became food conscious and diet conscious. We kind of spread out, did a lot more on the fish line and gave the chef a little bit more leeway with the food. So we've expanded and now we consider ourselves a grill as opposed to a steakhouse because of the variety of food that we have on the menu.
And Brian's being modest. It's a very, very, very nice restaurant. Can you give us your opinion on the state of affairs for private dining in today's economic climate?
Well, obviously a lot of people are trying to be a little bit more budget conscious, especially some of the companies, even companies that aren't doing badly in this economic times, they're still trying to watch their budgets because they don't want to look like they're overspending and so on. So what we've done is we've gone from doing just a set 4-course dinner at $98 a person. We've done a couple other different pricing structures, doing 3-course menus and limited menus, just trying to get people to feel more comfortable with the money they're spending.
Great. And your clientele that comes to for private dining, is it corporate, social, combination?
Mostly during the week is a lot of corporate. We do a lot of pharmaceuticals, and then weekends we tend to do a lot of the birthday parties and anniversaries and things like that. So we get a nice combination, but during the week is mostly corporate.
All right, here's your chance to help fellow sales managers across the planet. What are you doing specifically to help, maintain or even increase sales in this type of climate?
Well, we're actually really concentrating on getting our name out there a little bit more than it already is, focusing on the private dining rooms and so on. I know using triple seat has made life a lot easier for me because I used to do everything by hand, by pencil and paper, and going electronic with that and having it on the computer, I get a phone call, I can enter everything in on the computer and not have to look at my calendar any longer and figure out who's holding what and what's going on. Right now everything is just right there on the computer for me. So that makes things a lot quicker. And our director of marketing, she's just really putting a lot of focus on the private dining rooms, getting all that information out, and photography and so on and so forth.
So you've established new direct mail pieces and you're direct mailing them out?
Correct.
Okay. Do you do any emailing campaign also in
Yes.
condition with the direct mail?
We've done emailing all along, direct email, and now she's focusing more on mailing out with the photos and so on.
Right.
Paperwork.
And again, for the shameless plug for myself, with the direct mailing and the emailing campaign, as you're building the database with inside of Triple Seat, is that actually helping you with those campaigns?
Absolutely. Yeah. Before, it was a matter of saving the information myself, sending it over to Nicole, and she'd plug it in. Right now, it's all just put in there. When I book a party, it goes right into the triple seat, and she can get to it as well. There's no having transfer papers and so on and so forth. It's right there.
All right, great. So last question, and then I'll let you run away, is where do you see private dining in, let's say, the next 6 months or to a year?
I'm hoping that it's not going to go too much worse and that it'll start going back up. I've actually seen even the end of February and the beginning of March that things are starting to pick up already. So I don't know if that's directly related to Nicole and her marketing campaign or whether things are getting better. But I think things are going to be turning around pretty quickly, a lot more quickly than people anticipate.
Okay, great. And I said it was the last question, but I just thought of another one. In regards to your private dining pricing, are you finding yourself having to discount more? Are you able to stay with your prices, or are you adding more value to the menus?
Well, as I mentioned, we were doing the $98 only, and we've done those lower price ranges now. And I still do get the calls that people are saying, well, other restaurants are giving us discounts, they're throwing this in and that in. I'm not finding that that's necessary for us at this point, so just going with the 3 different price ranges has really been a benefit, I think, with bringing more people in. So.
All right, perfect. Thank you.